Hey everybody, so this is going to be my second trimester of pregnancy must-haves video. I filmed this for my first trimester, and I'll leave a link down below in case you want to check it out. But now that I'm currently in my third trimester, I thought I should do one for my second trimester in case any of you are interested. The funny thing about this is when I was planning kind of the things I wanted to talk about, I realized a lot of them weren't actual physical things that I wanted to show you, whereas in the first trimester there were lots of different things that helped me through morning sickness and whatnot. Second trimester out of the 3 trimesters is generally the most comfortable trimester. You're not dealing with all the sickness and you're not super large yet, but there were some things and ideas and stuff in general that I'll talk about in a minute that definitely were my must-haves, things that I would recommend. Definitely keep in mind that everybody is different, every pregnancy is different, and even every pregnancy for each individual, like this being my third pregnancy, is different on its own, which is very interesting. So what I might love and I might recommend may not be the same for you. But I thought I'd share the things that got me through the second trimester. Alright, so the first item I actually mentioned, I believe, in my first trimester video, it became much more important in the second trimester as the belly started to grow. And that is a body pillow. Mine, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but you know, it's a super long body pillow. I actually have the pregnancy version, the snuggle one, and I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like the way it wraps around me, and I just don't like the thinness of it. This one's extra thick, and it's just personal preference, but I just like this long straight one that I got at like Bed Bath & Beyond, I think, a lot better, and I need it, especially the second trimester as my belly was growing and things were shifting. I sleep with it, my arms on it, and my legs on it, my hip leg area, and if I didn't have it, like my belly would kind of be on it too. If I didn't have it, I would just be a mess. I wouldn't be able to sleep. So it kind of propped me up and kept me in one position, and then if I roll over, I just took the whole body pillow with me, whereas the snuggle, I felt like if I had to roll over, that would just be a giant mess to reconfigure in the middle of the night. So yes, this definitely helped my sleep a lot. The second actual item I have to show you is more of a personal nature topic, but if you're watching a pregnancy video, you gotta expect that. And this is actually the first time in all 3 pregnancies that this has really been an issue, but I know it's an issue for more women than just myself, and in every pregnancy is different, and this pregnancy it was an issue. And my must-have for second trimester and currently third is panty liners. These are the Always brand ones. Any panty liner will do, but my goodness, I need these like crazy. Yeah, I don't think I need to go into the actual reason why you would need a panty liner, but something about this pregnancy, I need them quite often, so that would definitely be a must-have this time around anyways. The third item is, of course, maternity clothing. If you didn't have to purchase maternity clothing in the first trimester, most times you can get away with just kind of baggy or flowier clothing. Typically by the second trimester, you're going to need some type of maternity clothing. So my favorite kind of pant, I know there's different types of pants. There's the ones that go, you know, under the belly, and then there's the panels that go over the belly. My favorite are the over the belly pants. I'm wearing them right now. I usually wear like leggings or stretchy pants, but my jeans are just like this too. So if I were to stand up, the band of my pants actually comes up this high, right over my belly, like so. So I don't know, I like this kind the best because then I feel like nothing's cutting into the lower part of my belly, and I feel like it just kind of smooths everything out, and then I can just pull my shirt over the top. While I'm up here actually, Empire waist, or the little cute things with bows, are definitely also my favorite in pregnancy, not just in the second trimester, but I feel like they're the most flattering type of pregnancy clothing as opposed to something that's not cinched in under the boobs, because when you're kind of in that awkward stage where your belly's not ginormous yet, it's easier to tell that you're pregnant if something's cinched under your boobs, in my opinion anyway. So that's my favorite, but really any type of pregnancy clothing, your belly's going to be growing and you're going to need that in the second trimester. The third thing is more of something I would recommend doing, and that is, especially if it's your first baby, but even if it's not, is making a baby registry, whether it being online, going in store, even just as simple as making a list if you don't want to make the physical registry, but just something to keep you on track, because once you hit the second trimester, you start to think more about baby and it starts to get closer, and it's a really good time to actually start planning because you're you're not super big and uncomfortable yet, and you're going to be, so it's just a good time to get things done. So I find registries, even if you don't have a baby shower, are a great way to keep yourself in check, and it's like a personal checklist of what to buy over the second trimester. Try and buy something every week or two, so it's not like a big expense right at the end there, and then you just feel like you're accomplishing something. That's what I would suggest anyways. And along with that, yeah, just starting on the nursery. If you're going to have a nursery for your baby, second trimester is the time to do it, because you're feeling better and you're not feeling rushed and you have the time. So it's just a fun time. It's a fun time to start dreaming about your baby. You may find out what the gender is and it might be easier to plan, or even if you don't, like I haven't found out this time around, I'm going with gender neutral, and I'm just trying to tick off everything and make sure that I have everything ready so that the third trimester is not as overwhelming. And my last kind of, I guess, recommendation or must-have has to do with the fact that as the second trimester progresses, you get bigger, and therefore you may tend to get more sore in general. So I would recommend definitely staying active, whether that be exercise classes or just actually going for a walk, but keeping it consistent. The more you can keep your body moving, the less it will seize up. So definitely recommend that. Pregnancy yoga, this is my first pregnancy where I've actually religiously done the classes, and I've really been enjoying them. They're more than just a stretching and exercise type program for me. They're more like almost spiritual. I'm not sure. They really make you connect with the baby and think about the baby growing within and just relax, and it's like a whole mind, spirit, body thing. And I don't know, I've really been enjoying pregnancy yoga, so I highly recommend that. It's not strenuous, it just stretches you out and makes you feel good. And my other recommendation has to do with if you're particularly sore in an area, lower back, or you're dealing with sciatic pain or whatever it might be, and specifically if you have a benefit plan through work, it's a lot more affordable. But even if you don't, it's prenatal massage. Saving my butt right now, loving it. I did it in all 3 pregnancies, and I've been keeping it up this pregnancy. And it's just, it's not only something to look forward to because it's so darn relaxing, but it really does help, especially as things are stretching and growing. And yeah, I've just been loving prenatal massage. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my second trimester must-haves. It's definitely the easiest trimester for most people in general, so there's not a whole lot to recommend. Third trimester, I'm gonna have a whole bunch more stuff as far as like prepping your uterus and getting ready for birth, and maybe even like induction techniques if you're going overdue, which I have a feeling that I will, and just dealing with getting big and things like that. There'll be a lot more products, but second trimester is all about planning and getting excited and getting things done. So if you have anything else that helped you out the second trimester, feel free to leave it down in a comment below. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!